If you're a South African teacher who's still spending countless hours on lesson plans just to make sure that everything is CAPS aligned, then everything is about to change. And if you still don't know CAPScribe, CAPScribe is the only and the fastest way that you can cut down on your lesson plan time from 8 hours to 15 minutes without sacrificing any curriculum quality. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create an account within the platform, how to create your first CAPS-aligned lesson, how to unlock all the premium features, and how to set up CAPScribe on your mobile phone, whether it's an iPhone or Android, just like a real app, without any technical experience whatsoever. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Dylan, aka Mr. AI, and I created CAPScribe specifically for South African teachers like yourself who are drowning in admin but still want the professional standards. And without any further ado, grab the coffee and let's jump right in. Okay, now that we have our browser open, this is how the CAPScribe website looks like for the first time, if you're a first-time user or an existing user. And the whole idea behind CAPScribe is its features to allow CAPS alignment to take place. And that is why CAPScribe has been developed in the first place, to give you the professional edge, and so that your HOD can be satisfied with your lesson planning, just making sure that you are up to date and aligned with the entire standards of the CAPS curriculum. So everything that you need to know about CAPScribe is that it comes with many tools. It is a platform that is powered by AI, and also it allows you to export all your documentation and to also work within your documentation inside and edit your documents. And you can output all your documents in the form of a PDF or Word document so that you can edit it further inside of an external platform, maybe like Microsoft Word, etc., etc. And the nice thing about CAPScribe is that you can upload documentation. So if you see over here at the features section, here's a section that speaks about document upload, where you can upload all your CAPS documents and scan physical materials like reference lesson plans that you want the AI to analyze, and where you can drag and drop all your documents within the interface and then select all the necessary criteria like your lesson duration, also what kind of lesson, the topic and the grade whatsoever, and then generate your lesson plan or your report card comments based on the documentation and the criteria needed for the specific output. So if we scroll down on the landing page, you will see there's a pricing section. So as a first timer, CAPScribe allows you to create a free account. And as you see here, this is a very generous free plan, as it allows you to generate at least 3 lesson plans per month, 5 report comments by the time you reach assessment, summative assessment, where you need to create report card comments, and also it comes with the AI generation. And with the free plan, you can also set up CAPScribe on your mobile phone, whether it's iPhone or Android, and that I will show you later on in the video. And other than the free plan, we have the other paid tiers, and the first paid tier is the Educator Lite plan, and this is worth 49 Rand per month, and that comes with allowing you to generate 20 lesson plans, 30 report card comments. And then what the free plan doesn't give you, the Educator Lite plan gives you, where you can generate 10 ISP or LSP support plans per month. And also one of the features are to allow you to generate visuals for your lessons, and the AI allows you to generate 5 images per month. What you can also get within this plan is when you are in meetings, you have the opportunity to record your meetings, whether it's a small group meeting or a large meeting with your principal and all the other leaders, supervisors, HODs, and then you get to record the meeting, and then the AI transcribes the audio into text, analyzes that text, and then provides you with an overall summary of the meeting, all the actionables that you need to take action on. And this is the amazing part about if you subscribe to the Educator Lite plan, and you get up to 4 meetings per month that you can transcribe, and also you get access to exporting all your documents as a Word document or PDF. And another feature of this plan is unlocking the push notifications. So when you subscribe to this plan, you get the opportunity to set a push notification which allows you within the platform. It will remind you when you need to be reminded when it's time for lesson planning. And that's the nice part about subscribing to this Educator Lite plan. It gives you all the basic premium features that the free plan does not offer. And then we get the Educator Pro plan, which is worth 99 Rand. And this gives you unlimited lesson planning, unlimited report card comments, 30 images per month to generate with the image generator. Then you get 60 minutes of AI meeting recordings every single month, up to 10 meetings per month. And obviously the Educator Pro plan gives you access to all the premium features. So right now, myself, I'm on the Educator Pro plan, and quite frankly, it has helped me so much. So the wise choice, I would suggest to start off with the Educator Lite plan, because it gives you more access compared to the free plan. It allows you to test drive the premium features within limitations, of course. And with regards to the plans, so let's log in. As you can see at the top right corner, there is a button that either says log in or sign up for free. But if you're a first timer, you click on the sign up for free, and then you will see the auth form will pop up where you can create your account with your email address and creating a password. My suggestions is to create a very strong password, at least minimum 6 characters with differentiation, which is a combination of letters, characters, symbols, etc., etc. The stronger your password, the better. So you create your account, and then you will be prompted to check your emails to confirm your account. And then once you confirm your account within your email, whether it's Gmail or any other email provider, then you will be redirected straight to the dashboard. So let's go ahead and set up CAPScribe on our mobile phones, whether it be Android and iPhone. But for this demonstration, I would be setting it up on the iPhone. So right now I've got my iPhone in front of me. Let's open up CAPScribe on our browser. So let me open up Google and type in CAPScribe. Alright, so once I opened up CAPScribe, it will take me to the home page as is. And on the iPhone, it's very easy. All you need to do when you are on the website, all you do is click on the share button at the top right corner, and then it's gonna give you this window. But what you do is you go and open it up again inside of Safari. So you'll see there's a icon that says open in Safari, and then it will reopen the website through the Safari browser. and then you'll have the website again over here. And then the second step is to see these three dots over here in the bottom right corner. You tap on that, and then you'll be shown a screen, a pop-up that says share, add to bookmarks, add bookmark to, etc. And then all you do is tap on share again, and then it will show you this window. And then all you do is tap on the three dots in the bottom right corner, and then you tap on the option, the fourth option that says add to home screen. So then you tap on add to home screen, and then it will show you this window over here. And all you do is say in the top right corner, tap on the blue button add, and then as you can see, it has added CAPScribe to your home screen. As simple as that. And when it comes to the Android phone, you do the same, but the interface is slightly different. When you open up the website, you will see there's a pop-up that will automatically show and says install on your phone, and then you tap on the button install, and then it will do the same process to add the CAPScribe icon to your home page. And then, as simple as that, you've got CAPScribe on your phone that you can access anytime. Same procedure, just doing it on the fly. And this is the nice thing about CAPScribe. When you're on the roads, wherever you go, if you need to whip up a quick lesson plan and you are busy with an ISP or LSP, you can do everything from the comfort of your phone, and then you save everything, and whatever files you need to export, you can export. And by the time you reach your computer or laptop, then you can just carry on from there. And that's as simple as it is. CAPScribe allowing you to do everything from the comfort of your phone. So let's jump back into the dashboard. Let's go ahead and log in. Seeing that I have an account already, I'll just log in instead of creating a new account from scratch. So let's log in. Let's put in my password. As you can see, now that we are logged into the CAPScribe dashboard, you can see that this is the entire UI. This is the main area that shows the main dashboard. And as you can see on the left hand side, we have a left hand navigation panel. So right at the top of this panel, we will have a display part that shows your name to welcome you to your dashboard. And then underneath that, we have the section that displays what plan you are on. So if you are on the Educator Pro plan, then it will display this section over here. And if you're on the free plan or the Educator Lite, it will show the corresponding plan on this side. So within this pane, you will see that there's a manage subscription if you are on the Pro plan or the Lite plan. But if you're on the free plan, it will show upgrade instead of manage subscription. So that being said, below this panel, we have the menu items, the menu tabs that show the generate lesson plan section, the history section, the report comment section, the support plans, the meeting notes, the lesson visuals, and then the my stock section. If you're on the Pro plan or the Educator Lite plan, you'll have access to all these tabs over here. But if you're on the free plan, you won't be able to open up these tabs. But seeing that I'm on the Educator Pro plan, I have access to all of these tabs right here. But before we navigate through each tab, let's move over to the top right section where you will see a drop-down menu that says profiles, reminders, my lesson plans, and the logout. So if we open up the profile section, let's just give it time to load.
3 days later.
Then it will open up your profile section that will display all your particulars, like your profile picture, your email address, your full name. And this is the section where you can save all these settings. As you want to personalize your profile, you can upload a photo selfie of yourself, which I have, and then you just save all your details. If it needs to be changed, then you just update and save the changes. Now below the personal information section, we have the subscription section that will display the plan that you are currently on. So right now I'm on the Educator Pro plan, which displays 99 Rand. And within this plan, you can manage your subscription. So if you're on the free plan, it will say, instead of manage subscription, it will say upgrade. So if I click on this manage subscription button, it will redirect me to the Stripe payment plan, seeing that CAPScribe partnered with Stripe payment processing. Then it will automatically open up your subscription, where you can there within manage, like cancel, update your plan, whether you're upgrading or downgrading. Or if you want to cancel, you can cancel your subscription plan. So for the sake of this video, I won't be opening up the manage subscription side. Let's move on. So one of the benefits of being on the Educator Lite and the Educator Pro plan, you get access to push notifications. And what this means is that you can set reminders to remind you at certain dates, at a certain time, when you should plan your lessons. So if we open up the manage push reminders, you'll see this window over here. And this is where you can set and schedule your reminders on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or you can customize it even to set the reminders for specific days from Monday through to Sunday. And then all you do is just save the settings, but make sure that you always enable the notifications by toggling this button on and off. That being said, now that we have covered the reminder settings section, let's move over to each and every other tab. Now that we are back in the main dashboard, let's move on to the different sections. So within this window, we have the main lesson generation page, where you can upload your CAPS documents, your ATPs over here in this section, and then select the subject that you want to generate a lesson plan. You can select the grade. You can type in the topic. So if I want to generate an English lesson plan, I can generate a lesson based on adjectives or synonyms whatsoever. Then I can choose over here the lesson duration, how many minutes, whether it's a 30-minute lesson or 40-minute lesson. And here, once I have uploaded all my relevant documents, like my CAPS and my ATP documents, then over here in this section, which says additional notes, here I can add additional notes that I want to have the AI generate my lesson plan. So to give the AI even better context, the more additional context you give, like extra details, the better, then the less generic the output will be. And that is what most AI models do. If you don't give enough context, whether it's within the prompt or additional resources that the AI needs to use as extra context, then the more generic the output will be if you don't give more context. So the whole aim of generating a CAPS aligned lesson plan is to give as much context as possible. So once you have uploaded the relevant documents in this section, you type in the additional notes that you want to include within the lesson plan. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how I do that exactly to get the best out of the platform compared to 99% of other people that are using the platform. So that being said, if you have uploaded all your documents and filled in all the fields, then you are ready to generate your first lesson plan. Now that we have covered the lesson plan generator section, let's move to the next tab, which is your history. So in this window, all your lesson plans will be shown. So as you can see over here, I've got an example lesson plan that I have generated, and this is where I can view it, where it has been saved in my history. And then I can obviously go and re-edit within the window. If I tap on this button over here, then I can edit it and then save the changes, and then automatically the changes will be updated. So as you can see over here, the CAPS aligned lesson plan is very structured, and it starts off showing the subject, the duration, even the name of the teacher and the grade, and it will show whether it's CAPS aligned or not. And then below this section, we have the lesson plan that has been structured, from the lesson overview and context, to the learning objectives, to the resources required and included, and to the entire development phases, from development phase 1, 2, 3, and then also showing a summary of what is included, and also the consolidation part of your lesson. And what's also amazing is that the AI will generate differentiation strategies, as well as the relevant exercises, and even catering to diverse learning needs of your learners, and including the assessment methods and as well as homework. So that being said, this is the lesson generation part. Let's move on to the report comments. Right, so now that we are in the report card comments section, you will see over here it mimics a similar style form compared to the lesson plan generator, where you have to fill in the necessary fields. And now, in order to get the best comment, you need to upload as much information as possible by uploading more detail about your learner. So in this section, you can upload a CSV file, a PDF or Word document, or even an image regarding extra detail about your learner. And then all you just do is fill in all the fields, like the areas for improvement, strengths, and the progress made, the effort level, etc., etc. And then you generate your comments, and then over here in this section, it will show a detailed generated comment based on all the criteria that was filled in over here in this section. Now, let's move on to this tab. This is just the history section of your comments. So all the comments that have been generated over time will populate over here. Now, let's move over to the support plan section. And this is where you can generate your ISPs and LSPs. And now, this is divided into two sections. We've got the ISP section over here, and then the LSP section below that. Now, based on the ISP, this is for short-term support plans that you want to generate for a specific student. So all you do is fill in the relevant fields, like the name of the learner, the subject, the difficulty, the duration of the intervention that needs to take place. And to also give more context, you need to upload all the other relevant documents that are needed in order for the AI to analyze and to generate the ISP that you are needing. And then in this section over here, you can add even more detailed notes. Then we move on to the LSP section. Now this is where you upload all your SNA1 and SNA2 forms to give even better context. So the more context, like I said, that you give, the better the AI will be able to analyze and to construct the information necessary to generate the LSP that is needed for you to submit. And obviously you can always edit both the ISP and the LSP information that has been output by the AI. Now that we have covered the ISP and the LSP section, let's move over by going back to home, taking us back to the dashboard, and let's move on to the meeting notes. Now this section, you can either use this in the desktop view, but I highly recommend that you open this up on your mobile phone so that you can have a better experience within a meeting setting. So you will see the same UI on your mobile phone as is with the desktop view. And when you have opened up this window, you can press by recording a new meeting, and then this window will show, and then when you press this button, it will start recording the meeting. And then once the meeting has recorded, it will stop, and then the AI will transcribe the audio and transcribe it to text. And then once that's done, it will analyze the text and then extract all the actionables and make a summary of the entire overview of the meeting from start till end. And that's the amazing part about this entire AI integration, is that it's very flexible, it saves you much time, and you can use it on the fly wherever you are, wherever you go. And that's the beauty of having CAPScribe installed onto your mobile phone. So the best application for the meeting notes is to having it on your mobile phone, so that you can record the meetings while you are sitting in real time in a meeting with your HOD and your other colleagues, or even a district meeting, depending on the use case. Now that we have completed the meeting notes section, let's move over to the lesson visuals section. So in this section, you can generate lesson visuals for your lessons, whether it's diagrams, flowcharts, posters, whatsoever. So as you can see in this view, we have the generate section where you chat with the AI and type or paste your prompts here in this window over here, the chat window. And then over here, if you toggle this tab, it will open up the prompt library. And over here is already built-in prompts that you can use. And so these prompts over here are specific to generating specific styles of images, like for example diagrams, flow charts or cycles, map style visuals, visual summaries, and even scenes or specific illustrations, whether it be for physical education, whether you're trying to show an illustration of body movements, or if you're a life science teacher where you're trying to show them a simple yet visual appealing illustration of the body parts of the human or a plant or an animal, etc, etc. So all of these prompts here you can copy and paste into the chat over here, and then the AI will generate the images for you accordingly. Now that we have covered the lesson visuals, let's move over to the My Stock section. And this is one of the nice features of being subscribed to the Educator Lite and the Educator Pro plan, where you can keep track and keep stock of your classroom inventory, whether it's equipment, textbooks. And within this section, you can literally see that there are tabs where you can upload your class list. And then once you have done that, you can add your first item and assign that to your student, whether it be a textbook, and then you can add that over here, and then all the assigned inventory will populate in this window over here. Now when you reach the point where it's the end of the year, where you need to recollect all the textbooks and equipment and whatever that was assigned to each learner, in this section, the audit button, if you click on this audit button, it will show all the students that have returned all the specific items. And then with this, you can actually keep track from the beginning of the year till the end of the year, each student that was allocated a specific textbook or stationery or whatever the items are that you assign to them during the course of the year. And that is the stock inventory section of CAPScribe. Now that we have covered all the sections within the dashboard, let's move over. If we go to the profile section, here is one section that I need to cover. If you see over here at the bottom, this is called the danger zone. Now, if you want to cancel your subscription and you want to remove all the data that was stored in the database of CAPScribe, you have all the freedom to delete all of the data that was saved within your account without you worrying about the risk of security issues and privacy. So if you click on this button, this will automatically delete your account and it will remove all the data in the database. And that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a better understanding on how to navigate within the platform. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to generate from start till end a CAPS aligned lesson plan in depth, and how to get the best out of the platform, better than 99% of people who's using the platform.
Yeah, boy.
And if you still haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and drop a comment in the comment section. And if you still have not, make sure that you claim your promotion code so that you can get a 50% discount off the Educator Pro plan, because the number of promotion codes are decreasing as we speak. So make sure you grab it so that you can get your 50% discount at the checkout. I'm Dylan, aka Mr. AI. I'll catch you in the next one.